There are so many things in this world we can worry about, but it's silly to worry about everything. So what should we worry about?
Have we gone too far?
We in the media often get facts from activists like Ralph Nader. I learned from him that he worries about almost everything. The food.
It can spoil in your own refrigerator.
Watch out for poultry.
Chicken contaminated with pesticides, herbicides, fungicides.
Of course, flying's dangerous.
Inadequate maintenance.
And even carpets are dangerous.
Rugs are dirt collectors, and dirt collectors means internal indoor air pollution.
Phew, I need some coffee.
Well, caffeine's not very good for you.
Oh, please, shouldn't we?
Worry about the things that are actually dangerous.
Stephen Dubner, co-author of Freakonomics, says we're not good at sorting out little risks from big ones.
The odds of me dying in a terrorist attack are much, 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 much less than me dying of a heart attack. And yet when I see the average plate of French fries, I'm not very scared. That's a bad assessment of risk. I should be much more worried about dying of a heart attack than a terrorist attack, and yet I'm not.
We in the media get very excited about new risks.
The number one threat to the world right now is the deadly flu called the avian or bird flu. And why?
But bird flu has killed no one in America, while regular flu, the boring flu, has killed tens of thousands. This internist says his patients don't want to hear that.
I say, you need a flu shot. You know, the regular flu is killing 36,000 per year. They say, don't talk to me about regular flu. What about bird flu?
Here's another choice, a house with a pool or a house with a gun. Which would be more dangerous for you? If you went to a friend's house and he had a swimming pool, or his parents had a gun in the house?
Gun in the house. Gun in the house. You might pull the trigger by accident, and it might kill someone.
And their parents probably assume
you're being a much better parent by sending your child to play in the house with the pool than with the gun. But in fact, your child is much more likely to die in a swimming pool accident than by accidental gunplay.
100 times more likely when you look at the actual data on swimming pool deaths.
Detectives are investigating a shooting that...
But parents don't know that because gun accidents make bigger headlines.
If a child gets shot accidentally, it inevitably will make the evening news. When a child dies in a backyard swimming pool accident, it doesn't make the news.
The media exposure can cloud our judgment about real-life odds.
People don't use probability information. That's the key thing.
Let's run an experiment with these red and white jelly beans. We gave people a choice of picking a red jelly bean off one of two plates, one with just 20 jelly beans, the other with 100. We offered them $1 if they could pick out a red bean while blindfolded. But here's the odd part. The smaller plate had a higher percentage of red beans. We told people that with clear signs. 10% red on the small plate, just 7% on the big one. Which would you pick?
Do you pay attention to an abstract probability ratio, or do you pay attention to what your eyes are telling you when you focus on the red jelly beans?
I was surprised that about a third of the people picked the big plate, where they saw more red. He did.
I'll take the larger one.
He did too.
I'm going to do this one here.
This guy even acknowledged that he was picking from the lower percent plate.
I'll go with the 7.
At least this boy got the concept.
We'd have a better chance of winning this one.
But his adult aunt didn't.
I want to pick from this one.
The visual image is so much more powerful than the percentage. A picture is worth 1,000 ratios.
I think that there's a better chance of getting one because there's more red ones in here, even though there's more white ones.
Please. After she failed, she said, correctly.
I need to go back to school. Okay.
Maybe a school that teaches statistics? If more people understood probability, they'd make better judgments about what to worry about. This has got to be one of the most dangerous things that we do, especially in the rain. You'd think we'd know that. Here I am going fast, a few feet from other cars, and some of them are being driven by 16-year-olds. And adding to the risk, people drive while they're curling their eyelashes, eating, even reading. 100 people die on the road every day. But while people fear flying, we're comfortable in cars. In a car, I'm in control. In an airplane, I'm not.
Exactly. Precisely. It's the illusion of control. because I'm steering and I've got my foot on the pedal.
You're more likely to be killed
Absolutely.
or maimed.
Absolutely. But you have this illusion that because I'm driving, I'm in control and I'm such a good driver, I can make sure nobody hits me, which is crazy.
I mean, driving is probably the single most dangerous thing that any of us do in a given day.
So overall, the big risks are driving, being reckless, smoking cigarettes, drinking too much, and a bad diet. So worry about things like,
what is your blood pressure? What are you eating? Are you exercising?
Yes, obesity is a big threat, but
obesity is boring. Heart disease is boring. So we tend to not think of the things that can really get us.
I try not to think of the odds when I'm riding my bike to work. I should. Some things are worth worrying about.
Our message isn't don't worry about anything. Our message is worry about the right things. Worry about things that can really harm you.